Welcome, dear friends, to a gentle journey through the enchanting world of Pokémon, a universe that began as a simple idea and blossomed into a vast and beloved tapestry of creatures, stories, and memories. Tonight, we will drift through 75 soft mysteries, secrets, and reflections from this magical realm, where the creatures are not just monsters, but companions, symbols, and guides to deeper truths. From the quiet corners of Kanto to the distant reaches of faraway regions, each Pokemon story we explore tonight carries with it a soft wonder, a sense of timelessness, and a soothing reminder that even the most mysterious worlds are woven from simple moments of peace. As we drift deeper into the night, let your thoughts flow like a calm river, meandering through memories and mysteries, softly wrapping you in the warm embrace of this peaceful adventure. And if you enjoy drifting through stories like this, you're welcome to subscribe and softly tell me where you're listening from tonight. Now, let us begin, where our journey into the world of Pokemon mysteries gently unfolds. Fact 1. In the beginning, Pokemon was born from a simple yet profound idea. Satoshi Tajiri, the creator, imagined a world where creatures could be caught and collected, much like the insects he loved as a child. This concept blossomed into the Pokemon universe, a place where players could embark on adventures, bond with creatures, and explore the vastness of their imaginations. The dream began to take shape as a game for the Game Boy, giving birth to a journey that would span decades, touching hearts all over the world. Fact 2. The name Pokemon comes from the Japanese words pocket and monsters, or pocket monsuda. In the game, players collect Pokemon and keep them safely in small, portable devices, like pocket-sized creatures, always ready for an adventure. The design of the creatures was inspired by Tajiri's love for nature and his childhood fascination with catching insects. Each Pokemon, whether small or large, simple or complex, carries the essence of nature's endless variety, bringing the beauty of the natural world into the hearts of those who play. Fact 3. Pokemon's rise was deeply connected to the Game Boy, the portable console that made it possible to carry an entire world in your pocket. The Game Boy was an essential partner in bringing the idea to life, allowing players to travel through Kanto, catch creatures, and battle friends anywhere at any time. This innovation created a sense of closeness between player and game, a quiet bond of companionship. The portability of the Game Boy added to the magic, allowing Pokemon to be experienced not just as a game, but as a living, breathing part of daily life. Fact 4. One of the earliest and most cherished aspects of Pokemon was its emphasis on friendship and companionship. It wasn't just about catching creatures, it was about forming bonds with them, learning from them, and growing together. This theme of mutual respect and connection resonated deeply with players, offering a quiet refuge from the outside world. As Ash and Pikachu's relationship unfolded in the anime, it reflected a deeper truth that true bonds are built over time with patience, understanding, and a shared journey towards something greater. Fact 5. The original Pokemon games introduced players to a world that felt both familiar and otherworldly. In the Kanto region, the environment was inspired by real-life locations, yet there was an undeniable sense of wonder woven into every corner. The game's landscapes, from lush forests to quiet caves, were designed to evoke a sense of adventure, yet they also had a peaceful quality, inviting players to explore at their own pace. This balance between excitement and calm became a hallmark of Pokemon's timeless appeal. Fact 6. While Pokemon's gameplay mechanics were groundbreaking, its true allure lay in the creatures themselves. Each Pokemon had its own unique traits, whether it was the mischievous charm of Pikachu or the mystical grace of Mew. These creatures, with their distinct personalities and abilities, formed the heart of the series. They weren't just pixels on a screen, they were characters with whom players could connect on a deeply emotional level. This emotional bond became one of the driving forces behind Pokemon's enduring popularity. Fact 7. The iconic Pokemon battles were another key element that drew players into the world. But these battles weren't about violence, they were about strategy, teamwork, and understanding. Pokemon battles are peaceful in their own way, an exchange of trust and skill between two companions. The calm flow of these battles, where each Pokemon's strengths and weaknesses played a crucial role, offered a quiet meditation on balance, harmony, and mutual respect. Fact 8. The Pokemon world grew, but its core remained constant, the idea of adventure. From the very first game, the simple joy of exploring new areas, meeting new characters, and uncovering hidden secrets became a soothing rhythm. This sense of discovery, of walking through tall grass, encountering a new Pokemon, and feeling that quiet thrill of connection, was something players could return to again and again. Pokemon offered a gentle reminder that the world is full of mysteries waiting to be discovered if only we take the time to look. Fact 9. The Pokemon anime, which followed the success of the games, brought an added layer of depth to the world. It introduced fans to Ash Ketchum, a young boy on a journey to become a Pokemon master. But what made Ash's story so special was not just his goal, but his relationship with his Pokemon. Together with Pikachu and other friends he met along the way, Ash's journey was a beautiful reflection of the quiet, slow growth that comes from sharing experiences, learning together, and always moving forward. Fact 10. The inclusion of Team Rocket in the Pokemon anime added a sense of light-hearted conflict, but it was always tempered with humor and warmth. Their antics, while disruptive, were never truly harmful. This dynamic brought a softness to the series, showing that even in the face of adversity, there was room for laughter and understanding. Team Rocket's repeated failures became endearing, reminding viewers that even the most persistent challenges can be faced with grace and a sense of humor. Fact 11. Kanto, the region that started it all, is a place of simple beauty, with lush forests, winding rivers, and quiet towns. It's a land of beginnings, where trainers take their first steps toward becoming Pokemon masters. The land feels vast yet intimate, with every corner offering a new discovery. From the tall grass where wild Pokemon hide to the bustling streets of Cerulean City, Kanto's world invites players to slow down, breathe, and explore, as if walking through a dream where each step is guided by curiosity and wonder. Fact 12. The first Pokemon gym battle in Kanto was a moment of quiet triumph. As trainers faced off against Brock, the Rock-type gym leader, they learned that success wasn't just about power, but about understanding their Pokemon's strengths. The calm determination that Brock displayed, coupled with his wisdom and kindness, set the tone for the many challenges to come. The battles were more than just tests. They were opportunities to bond with Pokemon, to listen to their quiet guidance, and to grow as a team, with each victory bringing a soft sense of accomplishment. Fact 13: Pallet Town, the quiet starting point of every trainer's journey, holds a special place in the heart of Pokemon fans. It's a peaceful village surrounded by tall grasses and forests where young trainers dream of adventure. This humble setting serves as a reminder that even the smallest beginnings can lead to the grandest of journeys. The feeling of stepping into the world for the first time with nothing but a trusted partner at your side is a memory that has stayed with every player who has ever set foot in the town. Fact 14: Viridian Forest, nestled just beyond Pallet Town, is a place of serenity and mystery. The soft rustling of leaves, the gentle hum of nature, and the occasional sighting of a Pokemon create an atmosphere that feels both calm and thrilling. In this forest, trainers learn the value of patience. The journey through the trees is slow, almost meditative, as each step forward offers the chance to encounter new friends and discover hidden secrets. Viridian Forest is a quiet sanctuary where every Pokemon is a whisper in the wind, waiting to be noticed. Fact 15: The Pokemon Center in Kanto is more than just a place for healing. It's a symbol of care and compassion. In every Pokemon Center, trainers find a space where they can rest, recharge, and reflect on their journeys. The soft hum of the healing machines, the calm voice of Nurse Joy, and the soothing atmosphere of the waiting room create a sense of peace. It's a place where both trainers and Pokemon can be restored, ready for the next step in their journey, and where the weight of the adventure is softened, if only for a moment. Fact 16: Route 1, the path that connects Pallet Town to Viridian City, is where many trainers take their first steps as outside of their home. The gentle breeze, the rustling grass, and the vast sky above create a peaceful ambiance, inviting players to pause and take in the world around them. The beauty of Route 1 lies in its simplicity, a reminder that the journey isn't just about reaching a destination, but about savoring the moments in between, where every step, no matter how small, is part of something much larger. Fact 17: The beauty of the Kanto region is reflected in the gentle flow of its rivers, which cut through the land like veins of life. The calm waters invite players to reflect on their journey, providing quiet moments of peace amidst the excitement of battle and discovery. These rivers, winding through towns like Cerulean City, offer a place of stillness, a quiet retreat where trainers can gather their thoughts, watch the water shimmer, and listen to the soft murmur of nature. In these places, the world feels vast, yet intimately connected. Fact 18: Cerulean City, with its serene blue waters and tranquil atmosphere, is a place of reflection. The calm flow of the river, the peaceful gardens, and the gentle hum of the city all create a soothing environment for trainers to rest before continuing their journey. The city's gym, led by the strong and graceful Misty, is not just a test of skill, but of emotional growth. The quiet moments spent by the water, reflecting on what has been learned, are as important as the battles fought in the gym itself. Fact 19: The wild Pokemon of Kanto are as diverse as the region itself, each one carrying its own quiet mystery. From the playful Pidgey to the elusive Abra, each Pokemon has its own story to tell. The beauty of these creatures lies in their connection to the land, to the elements, and to each other. Trainers who take the time to listen to the soft whispers of the Pokemon they encounter find themselves learning more about the world around them, discovering hidden truths, and forming bonds that last a lifetime. Fact 20: In Kanto, the concept of evolution was not just about change, it was about growth. Pokemon, like all living things, evolve in their own time, at their own pace. The idea that a creature could transform, becoming something new and more powerful, resonated with players on a deep emotional level. Evolution, in the world of Pokemon, is a quiet celebration of progress, a reminder that change can be beautiful and necessary, and that every step forward is part of a larger, ever evolving journey. Fact 21. Legendary Pokemon are whispers in the wind, their stories passed down through time, filled with mystery and awe. They are the guardians of the world, the silent protectors of nature's balance. From Mew, the first Pokemon, to the majestic birds of Kanto, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, each legendary carries with it a quiet power, a sacred duty that transcends time and place. Their existence reminds us that some mysteries are meant to remain just that, mysterious, untouchable, and eternal, offering a sense of wonder that never truly fades. Fact 22. Mewtwo, the genetically altered creation of mankind, is one of the most tragic of the legendary Pokemon. Created with the power of Mew's DNA, Mewtwo was meant to be perfect, but instead, it was left questioning its purpose. Its journey is one of deep reflection, of learning to reconcile its existence with the world around it. In the stillness of its solitude, Mewtwo finds peace not through power, but through understanding. It serves as a quiet reminder that even the most powerful beings seek connection and meaning, just as we all do. Fact 23. The legendary beasts, Entei, Raikou, and Suicune, embody the forces of nature, each representing a different aspect of the world. Entei, the fiery beast, moves with the heat of passion. Raikou, the thunderous one, carries the electric energy of the storm, and Suicune, the graceful, water-bound Pokemon, flows like a river through time. Each of them is a symbol of the eternal cycle of life, destruction, and renewal. They wander the earth, hidden from sight like fleeting dreams, offering quiet strength and solace to those who believe in their quiet, mysterious power. Fact 24. Lugia, the guardian of the seas, is a figure of quiet majesty. With its wings that stretch across the sky, it is said to be the protector of the ocean and the creatures within it. Lugia's power is not one of brute force, but of harmony. It calms the storms, guides the waves, and brings balance to the seas. Like the ocean itself, Lugia's presence is both overwhelming and soothing, a reminder that the most powerful forces are often those that work in silence, shaping the world without ever being seen. Fact 25. Ho-Oh, the rainbow Pokemon, is a creature of hope and rebirth. Its feathers, as to shimmer with the colors of the rainbow, carry the promise of new beginnings. Ho-Oh's legend is tied to the cycle of life, death, and renewal, reminding us that even in the darkest times, there is always the possibility of light. Its flights across the sky are a symbol of peace and protection, a quiet promise that no matter the storm, there will always be a rainbow to follow. Fact 26. The three legendary Pokemon of the Sinnoh region, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, represent time, space, and antimatter. Dialga, with its control over time, moves in an endless cycle, slowing down and speeding up the moments of existence. Palkia, the ruler of space, bends the dimensions of the universe, stretching and shrinking the fabric of reality. Giratina, in the distortion world, exists in a place of shadows, a realm where the rules of nature are altered. Together, they are the keepers of the universe's balance, their powers weaving together the threads of existence itself. Fact 27. The Regi trio, Regis, Registeel, and Regirock, are ancient Pokemon, each one linked to the elements of ice, steel, and rock. These Pokemon are not just powerful, but are deeply connected to the earth, representing the primal forces that shaped the world. Their mystery lies in their silence. Their actions speak not through words, but through their presence. Hidden in ancient ruins, they wait for those who seek them, offering not just a challenge, but a deep, quiet understanding of the Earth's ancient, unchanging nature. Fact 28. Groudon and Kyogre, the legendary Pokemon of the Hoenn region, represent the forces of land and sea, locked in an eternal struggle. Groudon, with its power over the earth, is a symbol of stability and strength, while Kyogre, with its mastery over the oceans, embodies change and fluidity. Their battle is not one of destruction, but of balance, a reminder that life itself is a constant cycle of opposing forces, each necessary to sustain the world. Their rivalry, though fierce, is ultimately a quiet dance of nature's greatest elements. Fact 29. Rayquaza, the guardian of the skies, is the bridge between Groudon and Kyogre, calming the storms and bringing peace to the world below. With its elegant serpentine form and quiet wisdom, Rayquaza represents harmony, the quiet resolution of conflict, and the balance of the universe. It soars through the heavens, watching over the land and the sea, ensuring that the forces of nature remain in their delicate equilibrium. Rayquaza's presence is a reminder that peace often comes not through power, but through patience and understanding. Fact 30. Zygarde, the guardian of the ecosystem, is a Pokemon that represents the delicate balance between all life. Its forms, small and massive, are a reflection of the various ways in which life connects. Zygarde's role is to protect the world from the forces that threaten its balance, like the destructive powers of Team Plasma. Its quiet vigilance is a reminder that the harmony of the world is fragile, and we must all play our part in maintaining it. Zygarde watches over the earth, ever present, but often unseen, like the subtle forces of nature itself. Fact 31. Evolution in the Pokemon world is more than just a change in appearance. It's a quiet, powerful transformation. It's a journey of growth, where Pokemon shed their old selves and become something new. This process, often triggered by experience, friendship, or specific conditions, mirrors the natural world's cycles of change. Just as a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, Pokemon evolve, carrying with them the lessons of their past and the promise of their future. The slow, patient nature of evolution in Pokemon reminds us that growth, while often unseen, is always happening in the background. Fact 32. The most beautiful aspects of Pokemon evolution is that it reflects the uniqueness of each creature's path. Some evolve through leveling up, others through the bonds they share with their trainers, and some even through the friendship of others. This diversity in how Pokemon evolve mirrors the wide range of experiences in our own lives. Each person's journey is different, but all are equally valuable. Whether it's an emotional transformation or a physical one, evolution is a quiet celebration of change, marking the steady progression from who we were to who we're becoming. Fact 33. Certain Pokemon evolve under special conditions, like using an evolutionary stone or trading with others. These methods introduce a sense of mystery, as players must discover the right key to unlock each Pokemon's true potential. The evolutionary stones, such as the fire stone or water stone, are like symbols of the elemental forces of nature guiding Pokemon through their transitions. This quiet magic speaks to the unseen forces that guide us all, reminding us that change often comes from the outside through subtle, unexpected means that we may not fully understand. In fact, 34, Eve, one of the most beloved Pokemon, is a perfect example of evolution's infinite possibilities. With its multiple evolutions, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and more, Eve represents the many paths that one life can take. Each of its evolutions is a beautiful reflection of its inner potential. Whether it becomes an electric, water, or fire type, Eevee's evolution speaks to the idea that, like all of us, it has a unique path, a purpose, waiting to be fulfilled. This versatility and potential for change is one of the many reasons Eevee's story resonates so deeply with fans. Fact 35. The evolution of Pokemon is often a deeply emotional experience. It's not just a change of appearance or ability, it's a growth of character. Pokemon that evolve share in this process with their trainers who witness the quiet, beautiful moments of change. A Pokemon evolving after years of training, love, and patience is a symbol of the strength that comes from perseverance. The bond between trainer and Pokemon deepens through these moments of growth, as each evolution becomes a shared milestone, marking not just progress, but a shared journey toward a greater understanding. Fact 36. Some Pokemon evolve in response to their environment, adapting to the world around them. This concept mirrors the natural world, where creatures change over time to better survive and thrive in their surroundings. Pokemon like Charizard and Butterfree evolve through exposure to their environment, embodying the idea that evolution is not just about change, it's about adaptation. This process, slow and quiet, is a reminder that growth often requires us to be in tune with our surroundings, responding to the world in ways that support our own journey of transformation. Fact 37. The evolution of Pokemon also plays with the idea of potential. Pokemon often start as simple, humble creatures, only to reveal their true strength as they evolve. This progression is a reminder that true power is not always immediately visible. Pokemon like Pidgey, who starts as a small bird, eventually evolves into Pidgeot, a majestic and powerful flying creature. This transformation shows that greatness often begins in the most unassuming places, and that what we see at first may be only the beginning of something far more profound. Fact 38. There is a certain grace in the way some Pokemon evolve, like the slow and peaceful transition of Bulbasaur into Ivysaur and finally into Venusaur. Each stage of their evolution carries a sense of growth, a blossoming of potential. The gentle unfolding of these Pokemon mirrors the quiet, steady changes that occur in nature. With each evolution, there is a sense of peace and completion, a calm acceptance of the next step in their journey. These slow, natural transitions remind us that growth is a beautiful and essential part of life. Fact 39. Pokemon that evolve through friendship, like Togepi, embody the deep bond that can exist between trainer and Pokemon. Togepi's evolution into Togetic is a subtle yet powerful reminder that connection is at the heart of growth. The more a trainer loves and cares for their Pokemon, the more they help it evolve. This emotional evolution teaches us that the strongest bonds are built on trust, kindness, and understanding. It is through these connections that we too evolve into the best versions of ourselves, guided by those who care for us most. Fact 40. The process of Pokemon evolution is often filled with wonder and awe. The sight of a Pokemon glowing with light as it transforms into something new is a moment of quiet magic. These evolutions are not rushed, they unfold slowly in their own time. Whether through the energy of a stone, the bond with a trainer, or the environment's influence, each evolution feels like a natural progression, a soft and steady movement towards something greater. This sense of calm in transformation is a reminder that growth, while powerful, is always a patient and beautiful journey. Fact 41. The design of each Pokemon is an intricate dance between creativity and nature. Satoshi Tajiri, inspired by his love for nature, worked alongside Ken Sugimori, the lead designer, to bring these creatures to life. The goal was not just to create a cute or powerful character, but to design beings that felt like they could belong to our world. From the soft curves of a Jigglypuff to the sharp edges of a Scyther, each Pokemon carries the essence of its environment, blending imagination with the natural beauty that surrounds us. Fact 42. Pokemon design often draws from real-life animals, insects, and even myths. The creators look to nature for inspiration, seeking to capture the unique qualities of the creatures they encountered. Take Squirtle, for example, whose design is inspired by a turtle. Its rounded shell and playful demeanor capture the gentle spirit of the animal. Similarly, Caterpie's simple segmented body mirrors the form of a caterpillar, bringing a natural elegance to its design. These subtle nods to the real world give each Pokemon a sense of authenticity, making them feel as if they belong in the world around us. Fact 43. The design process for Pokemon is not just about aesthetics, it's about creating a connection between the creature and the player. A Pokemon's personality, power, and appearance must all come together to evoke a particular feeling. Pikachu, for example, was designed to be instantly lovable with its large eyes, small body, and bright yellow color. Its design captures the essence of warmth and approachability, and it became a symbol of friendship, reminding us that sometimes the smallest creatures carry the greatest power. Pokemon design is about capturing emotions and creating bonds. Fact 44. Color plays an essential role in Pokemon design, as it evokes specific emotions and traits. Bright, vivid colors like red and yellow often symbolize energy and power, while softer shades like blue and green convey calmness and serenity. Pokemon like Charizard, with its fiery orange tones, radiates strength and passion, while Bulbasaur, with its earthy green hues, feels grounded and natural. The careful use of color allows each Pokemon to communicate its nature, making it easier for players to connect with them on a subconscious level, as colors evoke moods and feelings. Fact 45. Some Pokemon designs are based on mythical creatures, giving them a sense of timeless wonder. Gyarados, for example, was inspired by the Chinese myth of a carp that transforms into a dragon after swimming up a waterfall. This legend of transformation is reflected in Gyarados' design. Its massive serpentine body and fierce expression embody the power of myth. Similarly, the creation of legendary Pokemon like Mewtwo and Lugia draws from ancient stories, giving them an air of mystery and grandeur. These myth-inspired designs invite players into a world where the ancient and modern coexist in harmony. Fact 46. The combination of design and backstory is what makes Pokemon feel alive. Many Pokemon are more than just their appearance. They have stories, personalities, and roles in the world. For example, Eevee's design is intentionally versatile, allowing it to evolve into many different forms. This flexibility symbolizes the potential for growth and change. Similarly, Pokemon like Alakazam, with its large head and long arms, evoke intelligence and power. Each Pokemon's design is imbued with a sense of purpose, allowing them to feel like living beings with their own histories and dreams. Fact 47. The design of Pokemon also takes into account their role in battle. Each Pokemon's shape, size, and abilities are carefully considered to reflect its strength and purpose. A Pokemon like Machamp, with its muscular frame and numerous arms, is designed to evoke power and physicality, while smaller, faster Pokemon like Pidgeot or Dodrio are built for speed. This thoughtful design ensures that each Pokemon is more than just a creature. It's a representation of its role in the world, reflecting its capabilities both in the wild and in the heat of battle. Fact 48. There is a quiet elegance in the way some Pokemon are designed to represent natural elements. Water type Pokemon like Squirtle, Lapras, and Vaporeon embody the soothing, flowing nature of water, with designs that capture the fluidity and grace of the ocean. Similarly, fire types like Charmander and Flareon embody the warmth and intensity of flame, with their bright, fiery colors. These elemental designs connect Pokemon to the forces of nature, reminding us of the beauty and power that exists in the natural world, quietly shaping everything around us. Fact 49. The simplicity in some Pokemon designs, like the geometric elegance of Magnemite or the minimalist charm of Clefairy, reflects the philosophy that less is often more. These Pokemon are designed with clean lines and shapes, making them instantly recognizable and memorable. This simplicity is a reminder that beauty doesn't always need to be complex. Sometimes, the most powerful designs are the ones that are stripped down to their essence, carrying only the most important features, yet still evoking a strong emotional connection with those who encounter them. Fact 50. The design of Pokemon has evolved over the years, yet the core philosophy has remained the same. Each creature should feel alive. While the first generation of Pokemon was more simple and iconic in their designs, later generations grew more intricate and detailed, reflecting the growth of the Pokemon world itself. Pokemon like Lucario and Greninja have far more complex designs, with additional features that make them stand out. But at their heart, these Pokemon still embody the same principles of connection, transformation, and balance, showing how design can evolve without losing its original soul. Fact 51. After the quiet beauty of Kanto, the world of Pokemon expanded, introducing new regions filled with their own mysteries and adventures. The Johto region, for instance, brought a sense of balance and tradition. Here, ancient legends of legendary Pokemon like Ho-Oh and Lugia unfolded, inviting trainers to explore a world rich in history and beauty. Johto's peaceful towns, rolling hills, and sacred shrines reminded players that the journey is not just about battles, but about understanding the deeper connections between the world and the creatures that inhabit it. Fact 52. When the water-soaked region brought a different kind of adventure, one where the world seemed to stretch endlessly toward the sea. The region's islands, dense forests, and serene beaches offered a sense of freedom and discovery. Hoenn's emphasis on water types, like Mudkip and Kyogre, reflected its connection to the ocean. Trainers who ventured through Hoenn learned that the world was not only vast, but also deeply interconnected. Every river, every ocean held a mystery waiting to be uncovered. In Hoenn, the whispers of the tides seem to call out to those ready to listen. Fact 53: Sinnoh, a region rich in mythology, was filled with majestic landscapes, ancient ruins, and tales of the universe itself. The legendary Pokemon Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina represented time, space, and antimatter, echoing the region's deep connection to the fabric of existence. Sinnoh's design was inspired by northern Japan with snowy mountains, peaceful lakes, and serene forests. As players journeyed through this region, they discovered that Sinnoh wasn't just a place, it was a symbol of the quiet forces that shape the world, reminding us that every step we take echoes through the corridors of time. Fact 54: Unova, with its towering cities and industrial landscapes, marked a dramatic departure from the natural beauty of earlier regions. Here, the world was fast paced, bustling, and filled with the sounds of progress. But even in this modern setting, Unova retained a sense of wonder. The designs of Pokemon like Snivy, Tapig, and Oshawott reflected the region's vibrant energy and diversity. As trainers moved through Unova, they encountered challenges that balanced ambition with reflection. Unova reminded players that in every city, every corner of the world, there are quiet moments of discovery waiting to be found. Fact 55: Kalos, inspired by the beauty of France, introduced a world filled with art, culture, and elegance. The region's design emphasized natural beauty, with vineyards, cobblestone streets, and peaceful rivers. Pokemon like Chespin, Fennekin, and Froakie embodied the region's spirit, offering a perfect balance of grace and strength. The region's architecture, based on real world landmarks, added a sense of grandeur to the journey. Kalos encouraged players to see beauty in the world around them, reminding us that every step we take in life can be a dance filled with moments of quiet wonder. Fact 56: Alola, a region deeply inspired by the Hawaiian Islands, was a place where nature and culture came together in harmony. The sun kissed beaches, lush jungles, and peaceful volcanic landscapes provided a sense of serenity that was felt in the rhythm of everyday life. Alola's Pokemon, like Rowlet, Litten, and Poplio, reflected the region's connection to the land and sea, embodying the spirit of balance and respect for nature. Alola encouraged trainers to embrace the natural world, offering a reminder that peace comes not just from discovery, but from understanding the world around us. Fact 57: Galar, inspired by the United Kingdom, introduced a new sense of adventure with its charming towns, sprawling countryside, and bustling cities. Here, the world of Pokemon felt larger than ever before, with the addition of Dynamaxing and Gigantamaxing, transforming Pokemon into colossal figures of awe. Despite the region's vibrant energy, Galar's design retained a quiet elegance. From the peaceful hills of the wild area to the grandeur of the Galar Championships, the region's balance of tradition and progress invited trainers to find their place in a world where everything, big and small, had its purpose. Fact 58: The Paldea region, inspired by the Iberian Peninsula, introduced a beautiful blend of both ancient and modern worlds. With its open world design, Paldea allowed players to explore freely, soaking in the rich history and breathtaking landscapes. From the rolling hills to the mysterious ruins, the region felt like a place where past and future coexisted peacefully. Pokemon like Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley embodied the region's spirit of freedom and adventure. Paldea was a place where every new discovery brought a deeper connection to the land and the creatures that called it home. Fact 59. The beauty of each region lies not just in its landscapes, but in its people. From the humble towns of Kanto to the vibrant cities of Unova, each area in the Pokemon world is filled with kind hearted individuals who shape the world around them. These people, often quiet yet passionate, embody the values of the region they inhabit. The Pokemon world is a place where relationships are built on trust, respect, and shared goals. In every town and city, players encounter characters who teach the importance of understanding one another and growing together. Fact 60. As the Pokemon world continues to expand, each new region brings with it a sense of wonder and discovery. The regions are not just locations, they are stories in themselves, filled with the quiet whispers of ancient legends, the soft hum of nature, and the shared experiences of trainers and Pokemon alike. Each journey through a new region is a reminder that the world is vast and full of mysteries, but it is in the slow, steady exploration of these places that we uncover the deepest truths, those that resonate in the heart. Fact 61. In the world of Pokemon, nature isn't just a backdrop, it's an integral part of the story. Pokemon live in harmony with their environments, drawing strength from the elements around them. Water types like Squirtle and Lapras thrive in the oceans, while grass types like Bulbasaur and Chikorita feel at home in forests and fields. Each Pokemon's connection to nature is reflected in its design and abilities, creating a world where the line between the creatures and their habitats blurs, reminding us that everything, from the smallest bug to the mightiest creature, is intertwined in the dance of life. Fact 62. Many Pokemon are inspired by real world animals, plants, and natural phenomena, offering players a glimpse into the diversity and beauty of the natural world. Caterpie, with its segmented body, closely resembles a caterpillar, while Oddish mirrors the humble appearance of a plant sprout. These creatures, though fictional, connect us to the creatures we encounter in our own world, teaching us to appreciate the delicate balance of nature. Pokemon, in their quiet existence, remind us that nature's wonders are often the simplest, and there is beauty to be found in every living being. Fact 63. The connection between Pokemon and nature is evident in the way Pokemon influence the environment. Some, like Exeggutor, embody the spirit of the land, their roots deeply embedded in the earth. Others, like Politoed and Lotad, thrive in bodies of water, their presence symbolizing the importance of the water cycle. Pokemon are more than just companions, they are part of the ecosystem, each one playing a role in maintaining the balance of nature. This connection to the world around them teaches us to respect the environment and understand our own place within it. Fact 64. The legendary Pokemon often represent powerful forces of nature, embodying elements that shape the world. Gruden, with its control over land, and Kyogre, with its mastery over the seas, demonstrate the delicate balance between the earth and water. Their rivalry, though intense, is a reminder of how nature's forces, while seemingly opposed, are interdependent. These legendary figures remind us that the world is a constant cycle of growth, destruction, and rebirth, where every element has its place, and every change is part of the ongoing rhythm of the natural world. Fact 65. The peaceful relationship between Pokemon and nature is often reflected in their habitats. Pikachu, for instance, is often found in forests, living in harmony with the trees and animals. Bulbasaur, with its plant like features, thrives in the wilds, connecting with the flora around it. These Pokemon's habitats reflect the deep bond they share with nature, and each environment is a quiet sanctuary for the creatures within it. This harmony between Pokemon and their surroundings is a gentle reminder that the world around us is a living entity, and we too are part of this delicate ecosystem. Fact 66: many Pokemon possess abilities that mirror natural phenomena, offering players a deeper understanding of the world. Fire types like Charmander and Growlithe have abilities that reflect the warmth and energy of flames, while grass types like Ivysaur and Leafeon represent the calm growth of plants. Pokemon like Zapdos and Electrode, with their electric powers, evoke the energy found in lightning storms. These abilities not only highlight the creature's connections to nature, but also serve as metaphors for the forces that shape the world, from the quiet warmth of the sun to the fierce power of storms. Fact 67: the natural world is a source of inspiration for many Pokemon designs, capturing the essence of ecosystems and the creatures that inhabit them. Pokemon like Seal and Swampert embody the adaptability and resilience of aquatic life, while others like Bulbasaur and Trico symbolize the enduring strength of the land. The diversity of Pokemon, each designed to fit perfectly within their environments, reflects the beauty of nature's many facets. These creatures are a reminder that the natural world is not just a place, it's a living, breathing entity, constantly shifting and evolving, just like the Pokemon that inhabit it. Fact 68: in the world of Pokemon, nature is never static. It is always changing, always evolving, just as the Pokemon themselves do. Some Pokemon, like Eevee, have the ability to evolve into different forms depending on the environment. These changes reflect the adaptability of nature, showing how life constantly shifts and grows. The evolution of a Pokemon is a quiet reminder that change is not something to fear, but to embrace, as it is through growth and adaptation that we become stronger, just as the natural world adapts to meet the challenges it faces. Fact 69: the relationship between Pokemon and nature is often depicted through their roles in the environment. Pokemon like Chimecho, which thrives in the mountain winds, or Wailord, which swims in the vast oceans, highlight the importance of ecosystems and the creatures that inhabit them. These Pokemon are not just part of a game, they are representations of the natural world, carrying with them the wisdom of the land, sea, and sky. As players journey with their Pokemon, they are reminded that all life is interconnected and that the world is a delicate balance of forces, large and small. Fact 70: in Pokemon, the seasons play a subtle yet important role in shaping the world and the creatures within it. Some Pokemon, like Sunkern and Deerling, change with the seasons, their forms shifting to match the environment around them. This seasonal change symbolizes the natural cycle of life, where growth, decay, and rebirth happen in a continuous rhythm. It teaches us that nature is ever changing, and we too are a part of this cycle, experiencing our own moments of growth and transformation as the world around us shifts in harmony with the seasons. Fact 71: Ash and Pikachu's journey together began as a simple adventure, but evolved into something much deeper. From the moment they met, there was an unspoken bond, a quiet connection that transcended words. Pikachu, initially hesitant and unwilling to trust Ash, soon grew to rely on him completely. Through their shared experiences, trials, triumphs, and losses, Ash and Pikachu's relationship blossomed into a beautiful symbol of friendship. Their bond, built on mutual respect, patience, and understanding, shows that the greatest friendships are forged not through grand gestures, but through simple moments of shared growth. Fact 72: Ash's unwavering determination to never give up on Pikachu, even in the face of adversity, speaks to the deep love and trust he has for his partner. There were countless times when Pikachu was injured, tired, or uncertain, yet Ash was always there, offering reassurance and comfort. This unconditional support is at the heart of their relationship. Ash never asks for anything in return, he simply cares. It is this selfless love that makes their bond so powerful. It's a reminder that true friendship is about giving, not expecting, and being there for each other in every circumstance. Fact 73: Over the years, Ash and Pikachu have both changed and grown together. Each new region brought new challenges and experiences, but their relationship remained constant. Pikachu evolved alongside Ash, learning new moves, gaining new abilities, and maturing into a Pokémon of great strength and wisdom. This gradual evolution reflects the quiet beauty of their friendship. Just as they evolve together, they learn from each other. Their bond is not one of simple attachment, but of mutual growth, where both parties bring something unique to the table, helping each other become the best versions of themselves. Fact 74: Pikachu's loyalty to Ash is unwavering. No matter where the journey takes them, Pikachu is always by Ash's side, offering quiet companionship and support. Even in the face of danger, Pikachu's trust in Ash remains steadfast, always ready to stand by him, no questions asked. This deep, unshakable loyalty is a core aspect of their relationship, and it serves as a gentle reminder that true friendship is founded on trust. It's a bond that isn't easily broken because it's built on a foundation of shared experiences and a mutual commitment to one another. Fact 75: Ash and Pikachu's adventures are often filled with moments of quiet reflection. After every battle, every challenge, they find time to rest and enjoy each other's company. These calm moments, often in nature or after a long day of travel, are where their bond truly shines. It's in these peaceful times that they communicate without words, simply existing together in harmony. Whether it's sharing a meal, resting under the stars, or watching the sunset, these quiet moments highlight the true depth of their friendship, one that doesn't require words to be understood. Fact 76: One of the most touching aspects of Ash and Pikachu's relationship is their ability to communicate without speaking. Over the years, they've developed a quiet understanding of each other's emotions and needs. Pikachu knows when Ash is feeling down and is there to cheer him up, just as Ash can sense when Pikachu needs reassurance or encouragement. This silent communication, built on years of companionship, speaks volumes about the strength of their connection. It's a reminder that sometimes the deepest bonds are the ones that don't need to be spoken aloud, but are simply felt. Fact 77: Ash's ability to empathize with Pikachu is what makes their friendships so special. Ash doesn't see Pikachu as just a Pokémon, but as a partner and a friend. He listens to Pikachu's concerns, offers comfort when needed, and celebrates every victory together. This deep empathy allows Ash to understand Pikachu's feelings and motivations, making their bond even stronger. Their connection is not one sided. Both Ash and Pikachu give and take, supporting one another through both challenges and joys. This mutual understanding is the foundation of their relationship and the heart of their adventures. Fact 78: Pikachu's affection for Ash is often expressed through small gestures, like the way it nuzzles into Ash's arms or calls his name with a soft cry. These quiet moments of affection are a testament to the love and care Pikachu has for Ash. It's not always the loud or dramatic moments that define their relationship, but the small, tender gestures that show how much they mean to each other. In these moments, words are unnecessary, as their connection speaks louder than any declaration could. It's a reminder that love is often found in the quietest acts. Fact 79: Their shared experiences are what truly define Ash and Pikachu's bond. From the trials they've faced together to the victories they've celebrated, every moment has been a stepping stone in their journey. Each challenge brought them closer, teaching them more about one another and about themselves. Their bond is one of mutual respect and trust, built over years of shared growth. It is this shared history that makes their relationship so powerful, because in the end, it is not the battles they've won that define them, but the quiet, enduring connection they've built. Fact 80: Ash and Pikachu's relationship is a reminder that true friendship isn't about perfection, it's about acceptance. Over the years, they've faced countless challenges, but neither one has ever tried to change the other. Pikachu has moments of stubbornness, just as Ash can be impulsive or headstrong. But instead of seeing these traits as flaws, they embrace them as part of what makes their friendship special. They accept each other as they are, flaws and all, creating a relationship that is built on understanding and appreciation. This acceptance is at the core of their enduring bond. Fact 81: The moves that Pokemon use in battle are not just about power, they are expressions of their inner strength. Each move, whether it's the fiery blast burn of Charizard or the gentle healing of Soft Boiled, tells a story of the Pokemon's nature. Some moves reflect a Pokemon's personality, like Pikachu's Thunderbolt, which bursts forth with energy and excitement, while others, like Snorlax's Rest, are a reminder of the importance of balance and self-care. These moves symbolize the quiet force that each Pokemon carries within, showing that true strength comes from understanding oneself and the world around them. Fact 82: The moves of Pokemon are a reflection of their connection to the world around them. Water type moves like Surf and Hydro Pump are not just attacks, they are a deep connection to the oceans and rivers, drawing power from the water itself. Pokemon like Lapras and Gyarados harness the force of the sea, reminding us that nature's elements are both beautiful and powerful. These moves show us that when we are in tune with the world around us, we can tap into a quiet, limitless source of strength that flows through every living thing. Fact 83: Psychic type Pokemon, with their powerful mental moves like Confusion and Telekinesis, tap into the energy of the mind. These moves are not just about control, they represent the quiet strength of thought, understanding, and perception. Pokemon like Alakazam and Mewtwo, with their high intelligence and psychic abilities, remind us that there is a deep power in mental clarity. These moves are a metaphor for the inner calm and focus needed to navigate life's challenges. The true strength of these moves lies not in their destructive potential, but in the quiet control of one's mind. Fact 84. Electric type Pokemon, with their lightning fast moves like thunder and quick attack, embody the energy of storms and the quiet power of the atmosphere. These moves represent the raw, untapped energy that exists all around us, ready to surge forward when needed. Pokemon like Raichu and Zapdos channel this electric energy, reminding us that power doesn't always have to be slow and steady. It can be immediate, spontaneous, and unpredictable. The crackling intensity of an electric move is a reflection of the energy within us all, waiting to be released when the moment is right. Fact 85. Grass type moves like Vine Whip and Solar Beam are symbolic of nature's resilience and patience. These moves connect Pokemon like Venusaur and Leafeon to the earth, drawing power from the plants and trees around them. Grass type Pokemon remind us that nature's strength is not always loud or flashy, but is often slow, steady, and persistent. Much like the growth of a tree from a seed, these moves show that even in the quietest moments, growth and power are occurring. The earth's patience is reflected in every vine, every leaf, and every blooming flower. Fact 86. Fire type moves like Flamethrower and Fire Spin are bursts of raw energy, representing the fierce and unstoppable force of flames. Pokemon like Charmander and Arcanine harness this fiery power, using it to protect, battle, and forge ahead in their journeys. Fire moves remind us that passion and determination can light the way through the darkest times. They are not just destructive forces, but symbols of transformation. Just as fire can destroy, it can also create, bringing warmth and light to the world. These moves teach us that power, when controlled, can be a force for positive change. Fact 87. Flying type moves like Aerial Ace and Hurricane represent freedom, grace, and the ability to soar above the challenges of the world. Pokemon like Pidgeot and Skarmory harness the power of the wind, sweeping through the skies with ease. These moves symbolize the beauty of liberation and perspective, the ability to rise above obstacles and see the world from a higher vantage point. The grace of these movements serves as a reminder that sometimes the most powerful thing we can do is let go and allow ourselves to be carried by the winds of change. Fact 88. Fairy type moves such as Moonblast and Dazzling Gleam evoke the quiet beauty of magic and light. These moves represent the softness and wonder of the world, where the most powerful forces often appear gentle and serene. Pokemon like Togekiss and Sylveon channel this energy, using it to protect and heal. Fairy type moves remind us that there is strength in kindness, and that sometimes the most significant impacts are made through love and compassion rather than force. The quiet sparkle of a fairy type move serves as a symbol of the quiet magic that exists all around us. Fact 89. Ice type moves like Blizzard and Ice Beam tap into the cold, still power of winter. Pokemon like Glaceon and Articuno use these moves to control the freezing chill of the world around them. Ice type moves are a reminder that there is beauty in stillness and quiet power in patience. Just as a frozen lake may seem lifeless, it holds immense strength beneath the surface. These moves show us that even in the coldest moments, there is potential for growth and change, and that sometimes it is in the quietest places that the most profound transformations occur. Fact 90. Steel type moves like Iron Tail and Flash Cannon embody the strength of the earth, representing endurance, resilience, and stability. Pokemon like Steelix and Scyther use these moves to protect and defend their bodies and moves as tough as metal. Steel type moves are a symbol of the quiet fortitude required to face adversity. They remind us that strength doesn't always come from power. It often comes from the ability to stand firm, to endure, and to carry on in the face of challenges. Just like metal, which bends but does not break, these moves offer us the power to persist. Fact 91: the journey of a Pokemon trainer begins with a single step. Whether it's in the quiet town of Pallet or the bustling city of Unova, each trainer embarks on their own path, filled with uncertainty and excitement. This journey is not just about catching Pokemon or winning battles, it's about discovery, learning about the world, about oneself, and about the creatures that inhabit it. Each encounter, whether with a wild Pokemon or another trainer, is a chance to grow, to learn, and to become something greater than what you were when you began. Fact 92: a trainer's bond with their Pokemon is built slowly, over time. Every battle, every encounter, is an opportunity to strengthen that connection. The trust that grows between a trainer and their Pokemon is formed through shared experiences, through victories and defeats, through laughter and tears. This bond is what defines a trainer's journey, for it is through this deep connection that the true meaning of teamwork is revealed. Trainers and Pokemon grow together, not just in power, but in understanding, patience, and respect. This relationship, built on trust, is the heart of every trainer's adventure. Fact 93: the Pokemon journey is filled with both challenges and moments of calm reflection. As trainers travel from town to town, they encounter new Pokemon, meet new people, and face new trials. Yet amid the excitement and action, there are also quiet moments of rest. Whether it's by a peaceful river, under the shade of a tree, or beside a campfire, these moments allow trainers and Pokemon to relax and recharge. These pauses in the journey are just as important as the battles, reminding us that rest and reflection are vital parts of any adventure. Fact 94: the true essence of a Pokemon trainer's journey is not in the destination, but in the growth experienced along the way. Every challenge faced, every battle fought, teaches something new. Even in moments of failure, trainers learn resilience, patience, and humility. These lessons, though quiet and sometimes subtle, shape the person the trainer becomes. The journey isn't just about reaching the end, it's about the experiences and the personal evolution that happen in between. With every step forward, trainers move closer to discovering not only the world around them, but also who they truly are. Fact 95: a Pokemon trainer's journey is never solitary. Along the way, trainers meet other travelers, rivals, friends, and mentors who help shape their experience. Each person they encounter brings something new to their understanding of the world. These relationships, whether based on competition, friendship, or shared goals, enrich the journey and add depth to the adventure. A trainer's path is intertwined with the lives of others, showing us that no journey is truly walked alone. It is through these connections that trainers find strength, support, and encouragement, growing together in quiet harmony. Fact 96: the journey of a Pokemon trainer is a delicate balance of ambition and humility. Trainers aspire to become Pokemon masters, to be the very best, but they understand that this goal can only be reached through perseverance, learning, and growth. Along the way, trainers face moments of doubt, but it is through these challenges that they find their true strength. The pursuit of mastery is not a straight path. It's a winding road filled with lessons, moments of self reflection, and quiet determination. The true measure of a trainer's success is not just in victories, but in how they evolve along the way. Fact 97. For many trainers, the journey is also a path of self discovery. As they bond with their Pokemon and face new challenges, they begin to understand themselves more deeply. Each trial, each success, and each failure teaches something about their character, about their strengths, their weaknesses, and their capacity for growth. The journey of a Pokemon trainer is not just about the Pokemon they catch, but about the person they become. It is through these experiences that trainers learn the value of patience, kindness, and courage, traits that will stay with them long after their journey ends. Fact 98. The relationships that trainers build with their Pokemon are at the heart of the journey. These relationships are not just about training for battles, they are about understanding, supporting, and growing together. A Pokemon's growth is often a reflection of the trainer's own development. As the trainer becomes more in tune with their Pokemon, they learn to communicate without words, relying on trust and intuition. This deep connection is what makes the Pokemon journey so special. It is not just about external success, but about the internal growth that occurs when trainers and Pokemon evolve together. Fact 99. Pokemon trainers are often tested in ways that go beyond their ability to battle. Their patience, resilience, and creativity are stretched as they navigate the challenges of their journey. Whether it's solving puzzles, rescuing a lost Pokemon, or finding new strategies for battle, trainers must think on their feet and adapt to their environment. These tests of character are quiet but powerful reminders that success in any journey is not just about what you can do, but how you approach the obstacles that come your way with calm, ingenuity, and an open heart. Fact 100. The journey of a Pokemon trainer is one of constant movement. From the bustling cities to the quieted towns, the paths stretch out before them, inviting new experiences and challenges. But even as trainers travel, they carry the memories of every place they've been, every person they've met, and every Pokemon they've encountered. These memories form a part of who they are, guiding them as they continue their journey. No matter where the path leads, these memories are the quiet reminders that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. Fact 101. The Pokemon Center is more than just a place for healing. It's a sanctuary of comfort and care. When trainers and their Pokemon grow weary from their journeys, the Pokemon Center provides a quiet refuge. It is a place where Pokemon are mended, where trainers can rest, and where the world slows down just for a moment. The soft hum of the healing machines and the gentle presence of Nurse Joy create an atmosphere of calm, reminding us that sometimes, in the midst of adventure, we must take time to rest and recharge for what lies ahead. Fact 102. The calm and nurturing environment of the Pokemon Center symbolizes the importance of taking care of those who take care of us. Nurse Joy and her team of helpers are always there to offer support, tending to injured or tired Pokemon with kindness and skill. The center serves as a reminder that no journey, no matter how grand, can be completed without care and attention. Trainers and Pokemon alike are reminded that they are not alone. There are always places of refuge where they can be restored, both physically and emotionally, before continuing their adventure. Fact 103. Every Pokemon Center, whether nestled in a small town or in a bustling city, is a symbol of trust. Trainers leave their Pokemon in the capable hands of the staff, knowing they will be healed with care. In a world filled with battles, challenges, and endless adventure, the Pokemon Center stands as a testament to the value of taking a pause. It represents the quiet assurance that no matter how far the journey takes us, we can always return to a place where our well being, our bodies, and spirits is nurtured and cared for. Fact 104: in the Pokemon world, the Pokemon Center also plays a subtle role in building communities. It's not just a place to heal, it's a place where trainers from all walks of life come together, share stories, and find support. The centers often serve as gathering spots where trainers can exchange information, offer advice, and build friendships. These shared moments of quiet connection create a sense of belonging, reminding us that our journeys are not just solitary paths, but part of a larger community of explorers, all learning and growing alongside each other. Fact 105: the Pokemon Center is often a trainer's first step back to normalcy after a tough battle. It's a place of recovery, not just for physical injuries, but for the emotional toll that comes with the challenges of the Pokemon world. When a trainer's Pokemon is hurt, it's not just a loss of health, it's a loss of the trust and partnership they've built. The center's healing process is a quiet reminder that even after setbacks, there is always hope for recovery. In its soothing atmosphere, trainers and Pokemon alike can find the strength to carry on. Fact 106: beyond its physical role in healing, the Pokemon Center represents an emotional pause in the journey. It's a space where time slows down, allowing trainers to reflect on the battles they've faced and the ones that lie ahead. The peaceful waiting rooms, the gentle voices of the staff, and the calming environment all create a moment of stillness, offering trainers a chance to breathe. This pause in the adventure is vital as it allows both trainers and Pokemon to reconnect with their purpose and regain the strength they need to face the challenges ahead. Fact 107: Nurse Joy's dedication to each Pokemon that enters the center is a quiet testament to the power of compassion. She and her team go beyond simply treating injuries. They nurture and restore Pokemon with care, giving them the attention they need to heal fully. This sense of genuine care extends to every aspect of the Pokemon Center, from the soothing atmosphere to the healing process itself. It's a gentle reminder that true healing doesn't happen through mere action. It happens when we approach others with kindness, patience, and a willingness to give our best for them. Fact 108: the Pokemon Center is also a place where trainers can learn to care for their Pokemon in new ways. As they watch Nurse Joy and her staff work, they see the importance of patience, gentle touch, and deep understanding. Through the act of caring for their Pokemon, whether through healing them or simply spending time together, the trainers learn the true meaning of responsibility. The center teaches that nurturing is not just about fixing what's broken, but about fostering trust, creating bonds, and understanding the unique needs of those in our care. Fact 109: the Pokemon Center is a space where the fast pace of the Pokemon world slows down, offering a sense of peacefulness and comfort. Whether it's the quiet clicking of the healing machines or the soft chatter of fellow trainers, the center offers a calming rhythm to the otherwise chaotic world. It serves as a gentle reminder that even in the midst of our busy lives, there is always a place for peace, for rest, and for reflection. It is a haven where the noise of the world fades away, leaving only the quiet pulse of healing. Fact 110. In times of difficulty, when trainers feel the weight of their journey, the Pokemon Center offers a place to regroup and gain perspective. It's not just a physical space, but a sanctuary for the soul. The act of caring for a Pokemon, of seeing them healed and restored, brings comfort and reassurance to the trainer as well. In the calm, peaceful environment of the center, both trainers and Pokemon are reminded that setbacks are temporary, that no matter how hard the journey may seem, there is always a way forward and always a place of peace to return to. Fact 111. Mythical Pokemon, unlike the legendary ones, are often shrouded in even more mystery. These rare and elusive creatures are known for their quiet power and often serve as guardians of hidden truths. Pokemon like Mew, the original mythical Pokemon, possess an ethereal quality, their existence veiled in myths and whispers. Mew's quiet grace represents the idea of untapped potential, a reminder that the world holds countless secrets waiting to be uncovered. Their rarity is a reflection of the mysteries that surround us, hidden, magical, and waiting for those patient enough to seek them out. Fact 112. Celebi, the time-traveling Pokemon, embodies the connection between past, present, and future. Its ability to travel through time is both a powerful gift and a gentle reminder that all things are interconnected. Celebi's presence brings a sense of serenity and calm, like a quiet breeze from the past, reminding trainers that time is not something to be feared, but something to be respected. It symbolizes the enduring power of memory, the wisdom of history, and the hope of what lies ahead. Celebi shows us that all moments, no matter how fleeting, are part of a larger journey. Fact 113. Jirachi, with its wish-granting ability, holds a quiet yet profound power. The mythical Pokemon is said to awaken once every 1,000 years, offering its wishes to those who are pure of heart. Jirachi's design reflects its serene and gentle nature, with its star-shaped head and the soft, dreamlike quality of its abilities. It represents the quiet beauty of hope and desire, and the idea that sometimes the things we most wish for are not granted through force, but through patience and understanding. Jirachi teaches us that the greatest gifts often come when we least expect them. Fact 114. Deoxys, the DNA Pokemon, is a creature of mystery and science. Its origins lie in the stars, and its ability to change form based on its environment speaks to the quiet adaptability that nature itself possesses. Deoxys's presence suggests that transformation is not always a violent act. It can be a gradual, quiet process driven by the need to survive and thrive. This Pokemon reminds us that change, though sometimes challenging, is also an essential part of life. Just as Deoxys adapts to its surroundings, we too must learn to evolve in harmony with the world around us. Fact 115. Darkrai, the Pokemon that controls nightmares, is a creature of the shadows, yet its power is not one of malice. Darkrai's ability to bring forth dreams and nightmares reflects the quiet, often unexplored side of the human experience, our deepest fears and our most peaceful hopes. While it is often feared, Darkrai's presence serves as a reminder that even in the darkest times, there is beauty to be found in the stillness. It teaches us to confront our fears and learn from them, as it is through the darkness that we sometimes discover the light. Fact 116. Shaman, the gratitude Pokemon, is known for its gentle nature and its ability to bring happiness and calm to those around it. Its connection to the earth allows it to bloom and heal the environment, symbolizing the power of kindness and thankfulness. Shaman's journey is one of peace. Its quiet presence in the world reminds us that the smallest acts of kindness can have the greatest impact. In a world often filled with noise, Shaman teaches us that gratitude, though quiet, has the power to bring beauty and healing to all who embrace it. Fact 117: Manaphy, the Prince of the Sea, is a Pokemon whose presence is both gentle and strong. Its role as the protector of the ocean's deepest secrets speaks to the quiet strength of the natural world. Manaphy's connection to water makes it a symbol of flow, how things move, change, and evolve in the natural world. Just like the tides of the ocean, Manaphy's presence is a reminder that life's rhythm is constant and ever moving, and that we must learn to flow with it. The calm of the ocean is mirrored in Manaphy's peaceful, unwavering nature. Fact 118: Victini, the victory Pokemon, is said to bring success to those who are pure of heart. It is a creature of joy and energy, often seen as a symbol of hope and perseverance. Victini's bright, fiery nature reflects the inner light that drives individuals to pursue their dreams, even when the road is difficult. Despite its small size, Victini carries with it an immense power, proof that even the quietest and gentlest creatures can inspire great change. It teaches us that victory is not always a result of brute strength, but of belief, perseverance, and the courage to continue. Fact 119: Meloetta, the melody Pokemon, embodies the power of music and expression. Its graceful, serene presence is a reminder that sometimes the quietest forms of communication are the most powerful. Meloetta's ability to transform through its music, shifting from a graceful aria form to a more battle-ready pirouette form, symbolizes the power of self-expression. Music, as a form of art, allows emotions to be conveyed without words, and Meloetta teaches us that sometimes it is through quiet, creative expression that we can touch others' hearts and achieve the greatest impact. Fact 120: Keldeo, the Sword of Justice, represents the quiet strength found in righteousness and honor. Its role as a protector of the innocent reflects the gentle, steadfast nature of true justice. Keldeo is not one to seek out fame or recognition, but rather it stands firm in its beliefs, defending what is right. Its journey is not one of conflict, but of quiet duty, teaching us that the greatest acts of bravery are often those that go unnoticed. Keldeo's presence reminds us that justice, though sometimes silent, is powerful in its pursuit of peace and equality. Fact 121: The bond between a Pokemon and its trainer is not one built in a day. It's a quiet, gradual connection formed through shared experiences, mutual trust, and understanding. Each step of the journey deepens this bond, whether it's in the heat of battle or the calm moments between. Pokemon and trainers grow together, learning from each other, supporting one another. This connection goes beyond friendship. It is a partnership built on respect and love, showing that true strength lies in the ability to work together, to learn from each other, and to always stand by one another. Fact 122: When a Pokemon and trainer face challenges together, they become more than just companions, they become family. This bond is often tested in the toughest of situations, but it is in these moments that their relationship strengthens. Whether overcoming personal fears or battling powerful foes, the challenges faced together create an unspoken connection. This deep emotional bond is often visible in the smallest gestures: a comforting touch, a shared look, or a quiet moment of reassurance. It is through these moments of shared struggle and triumph that the trainer and Pokemon forge an unbreakable relationship. Fact 123. Trust is the foundation of any strong bond, and in the world of Pokemon, trust is earned. Trainers earn the trust of their Pokemon through patience, consistency, and care. Pokemon, in turn, learn to trust their trainers, knowing that they are safe and valued. This bond allows them to fight alongside each other, knowing they can rely on each other's strength. The moments when a Pokemon trusts its trainer, whether by following commands or standing by them in battle, are deeply emotional. They remind us that true trust is built over time through shared experiences and mutual respect. Fact 124. A trainer's bond with their Pokemon is built on understanding. Trainers must learn to listen not just to their Pokemon's needs, but to their emotions. Pokemon have their own personalities, fears, and desires, and it is the trainer's role to understand and support them. When a trainer truly understands their Pokemon, the bond between them deepens. It is not simply about controlling a Pokemon, but about building a relationship based on communication and empathy. This understanding is the heart of their journey, guiding both trainer and Pokemon as they grow and evolve together. Fact 125. A key part of the bond between Pokemon and their trainers is the ability to communicate without words. Pokemon and trainers often share a quiet understanding, knowing what the other needs in moments of stress or joy. This nonverbal communication is not just instinctual, but a result of the deep bond they've formed over time. A trainer can feel when their Pokemon is happy, tired, or uncertain, and the Pokemon can sense when their trainer needs encouragement. This unspoken connection is a reminder that relationships go beyond words. They are built on actions, empathy, and shared experiences. Fact 126. The bond between a Pokemon and its trainer often deepens through shared victories and losses. In the heat of battle, trainers and Pokemon rely on each other's strengths, and together they navigate the path to success. But it is in defeat that their bond becomes even more meaningful. Trainers who support their Pokemon after a loss, offering encouragement and compassion, help their Pokemon grow stronger. This ability to pick each other up, no matter the outcome, creates a deep emotional connection. Through both victories and defeats, the bond between trainer and Pokemon becomes unbreakable. Fact 127. A strong bond between trainer and Pokemon allows for growth. Just as a Pokemon evolves, so too does the trainer evolve through their relationship with their Pokemon. Every battle, every moment of care, every shared experience contributes to both their development. The journey is one of mutual growth, where trainer and Pokemon learn from each other and become better versions of themselves. This evolution is not just physical, it's emotional and mental. It's through their shared journey that they develop not just as a team, but as partners who rely on each other's strengths to overcome the challenges ahead. Fact 128. There is a quiet beauty in the way a Pokemon and trainer's bond is built over time. It is not just the big, dramatic moments that define their relationship, but the small, everyday acts of care. Whether it's a gentle pat on the head, a shared moment of rest, or a word of encouragement, these subtle gestures deepen their connection. Pokemon and trainers build trust and understanding through these quiet moments, showing that relationships are not always formed through grand gestures, but through consistent, thoughtful care and attention to the needs of one another. Fact 129. In many ways, a Pokemon is a reflection of its trainer. As trainers grow and change, so too do their Pokemon. This connection allows trainers to see their own strengths and weaknesses mirrored in their Pokemon's development. When a Pokemon evolves, it is not just a physical transformation, it represents the growth of the bond between the two. Trainers learn from their Pokemon's resilience, courage, and strength, and in turn, the Pokemon learn from their trainer's kindness, leadership, and perseverance. Together, they evolve as a team, growing stronger and more connected with each step of their journey. Fact 130. A bond between a Pokemon and its trainer is often formed through the shared moments of quiet companionship. These moments don't need to be grand or action filled. Sometimes, the deepest connections are made through shared silence, whether it's walking together through a peaceful forest or simply sitting beside each other at the end of a long day. These quiet times allow both the trainer and the Pokemon to reflect on their journey, share their thoughts without words, and strengthen the bond that holds them together. In silence, they find comfort and understanding in one another. Fact 131. The legacy of Pokemon is not defined by the battles won or the badges earned, but by the deep, lasting impact it has had on millions of hearts around the world. Pokemon has transcended generations, remaining a part of childhoods and continuing to inspire new fans. The simple joy of catching Pokemon, battling with friends, and discovering new adventures has created a quiet, lasting bond between players and the world of Pokemon. This legacy endures because Pokemon is not just a game or a show, it's a story of growth, friendship, and discovery that resonates deeply within us all. Fact 132. The enduring appeal of Pokemon lies in its ability to bring people together. Through shared experiences, whether in games, trading cards, or the animated series, Pokemon has fostered friendships and communities worldwide. People of all ages come together to celebrate their love for Pokemon, creating bonds that last far beyond the initial connection. Whether through online forums, social media, or in person meetups, the Pokemon community is a testament to the power of shared interests to unite individuals across cultures and generations. Pokemon has become more than just a game, it's a global family connected by the shared joy of adventure. Fact 133. Pokemon's impact is not just felt in entertainment, but in the hearts of its fans. Its characters, themes, and world have shaped a generation's understanding of friendship, perseverance, and growth. The simple lessons learned through the Pokemon journey of trust, empathy, and understanding have stayed with players long after their first game. Pokemon teaches us that greatness is not achieved alone, but through the bonds we form with others. Its enduring legacy lies in the way it has shaped the hearts and minds of millions, leaving a quiet yet powerful mark on the world. Fact 134. The Pokemon world, with its ever expanding regions, creatures, and stories, has created a universe that feels vast yet intimate. Each new generation introduces new Pokemon, each with its own story, challenges, and growth. Yet the core of Pokemon remains the same: the quiet joy of discovery, the thrill of partnership, and the power of friendship. This sense of wonder and continuity is what keeps players returning, generation after generation. Pokemon's ability to evolve while staying true to its roots is a testament to its timeless appeal and the strength of its enduring legacy. Fact 135. For many, Pokemon is more than just a franchise, it's a memory. The soft glow of a Game Boy, the thrill of catching a rare Pokemon, the joy of trading with friends. These moments stay with players for a lifetime. Pokemon is a connection to a simpler time, where the world felt full of possibilities, and every new Pokemon encounter was an adventure. These memories are treasured, passed down to new generations, and shared with friends and loved ones. Pokemon's legacy is not just in its games or shows, but in the cherished memories it has created for so many. Fact 136: Pokemon's influence extends far beyond the games and television shows. It has shaped popular culture, inspired generations of artists, writers, and creators, and continues to spark creativity in countless forms. From fan art to fan fiction, cosplay to music, Pokemon has inspired a global community of creators to share their love for the franchise in unique and personal ways. This creative energy, fueled by the world of Pokemon, is another testament to its enduring legacy, how it continues to inspire and encourage people to express themselves, keeping the spirit of adventure and imagination alive in new forms. Fact 137: The Pokemon games themselves are a reflection of growth and change. Each new installment brings fresh challenges, new Pokemon to catch, and new stories to explore. Yet, even with all the changes, there is always a familiar sense of comfort. The core mechanics, catching, training, and battling, remain, allowing players to feel at home while still offering new adventures to discover. This balance between tradition and innovation is what keeps the franchise fresh and exciting. Pokemon's legacy endures because it continues to evolve with the times while always honoring the past that made it so beloved. Fact 138: Pokemon's legacy also lies in the lessons it imparts. It teaches us about the importance of teamwork, about overcoming adversity, and about the power of perseverance. Through the journey of catching and training Pokemon, players learn that success is not always immediate and that patience and hard work lead to growth. The relationships between trainers and their Pokemon teach us about trust, empathy, and understanding, values that extend far beyond the game world. These lessons resonate with players of all ages, reminding us that life is a journey of continuous growth, shaped by the bonds we form. Fact 113: Even as Pokemon continues to evolve, its message remains constant. The world is full of adventure, and there is always something new to discover. Whether through new regions to explore, new Pokemon to meet, or new friendships to form, Pokemon reminds us that there is always more to learn, see, and experience. The quiet beauty of Pokemon's legacy is in the way it continues to inspire curiosity, adventure, and connection. Each new chapter in the Pokemon world is an invitation to continue growing, discovering, and most importantly, enjoying the journey alongside those who matter most. Fact 140: Pokemon's legacy is one of timeless wonder, gentle inspiration, and deep connection. It transcends generations, creating a bond between players that is built on shared experiences, growth, and joy. From the first game to the latest adventures, Pokemon has remained a beacon of friendship, perseverance, and discovery. Its enduring legacy speaks to the heart of what it means to grow, to learn, and to care for one another. As long as there are Pokemon, there will be journeys to be had, friendships to be made, and new adventures to embark upon. Pokemon's legacy will live on forever. Thank you for drifting through the world of Pokemon with me tonight. May the bonds of friendship, the quiet power of discovery, and the gentle rhythm of the journey stay with you as you rest. Just as each Pokemon carries its own story, so too does your journey hold moments of beauty, growth, and peace. May your dreams be filled with adventures yet to come and the quiet, enduring legacy of the Pokemon world. Good night, dear friend. Rest well, and may tomorrow bring new wonders to explore.